plans for today, now that the fiberglass is dry and solid, is to build the walls and the rest of the console. Now if you've been watching my videos, you'll know at one point I built a false floor on my car, and well, I sold the car, kept the wood, and there you go, I have wood for my center console. So I'm going to go ahead and measure it up and cut it. So before I went ahead and cut my wood, I grabbed some cardboard and cut myself a little template, so that way there I won't waste my wood if I screw up. And this is how it looks so far. Pretty tight, nice and even, good thing. Now what I'm going to do for that spot, since I already fiberglassed it once, I'm going to fiberglass it again just to fill in those corners, because they're really intricate and I don't really feel like thinking that hard on it, so it'll be easier just to fiberglass. But so now I can go ahead, trace that out onto the wood, and then cut the wood and install it. Just finished tracing my template out on my wood, as you can see. And the top by the dash is about 3 inches higher than the back part. That just goes to show how much of an angle there is. And hopefully this should fit up nicely without minor fiberglass. Kind of drew it out by hand, hope it fits. So I can go ahead and cut that and see if it fits. So first piece is in, cut nicely, fits perfectly. And I actually kind of like the way it bends here. This was already in the piece because of my trunk going around the wheel well, but it kind of looks cool. I kind of like the way it flows and that. So basically here all I have to do is just maybe sharpen it up a bit more so it goes up more. Or something maybe, I don't know, we'll see when I get to that part. But yeah, unfortunately I kind of ran out of wood because the other piece there is a little too small for it. But at least I have this piece done, so now I can just go get another piece of wood and trace it out and sand it down and be done with it. Just got back from the lumber yard, picked up my sheet of MDF. Old sub boxes are handy. So I'm about to trace out the other side there, cut it out, and then put it together. So now that I have my other piece cut, which you can see here, I'm going to put them together, line them up, and then screw them down, like together, and then pass the sander on all the edges so they're exactly the same height. So that way they're exact duplicates and perfect. About 10 minutes later and one numb hand, they are smooth. All the way down. Every side. The only ones that aren't exactly smooth are these intricate pieces down here, but it's no big deal because they're not perfect anyways. There's like a gap here, and all that. And plus it's going to be fiberglass, so that doesn't really matter, but the rest is perfect. So I can go ahead and finish up the console. There she is. I have it mostly finished. Just have to put it in the truck, make sure everything fits perfectly, and then take the floor out, attach it to the bottom, and then stretch fabric over top of these parts, fiberglass it, and sand it and dry it and whatever, and be done. Now this is the little flap for the top. I made it out of 3/4 inch just because give it more security, more like make it solid. Plus when I attach the hinge I want a spot to attach it to. So that way there, yeah, just sit there, just armrest. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in and see how there she be. Looks pretty good, fits nicely. It'll look even better when it's done obviously, but for now it's nice. So next part, to tackle this whole thing. So I guess let's get to it.